What is up, Gemini? I hope you guys are enjoying your season. It is yours truly, World Famous Tarot. We're going to do the Wild Unknown today. We are going to be tapping into your recent, past, present, near future, talk about what is hidden, clarify what is hidden, and then go into your main theme of the message. I may jump around if I feel called to. I may not go in order, but I'll explain as much as I can. And if you want to get a little more personal, follow me on Instagram at World Famous Tarot. You can also find out how to get a reading from me down in the description box down below. All that good stuff. If you like it, hit that like. If it resonates, drop a comment. Support the channel, Geminis. Again, I hope you guys are enjoying your season. It is yours truly. Let's do this. I'm going to call it as I see it. That's a first for me. I don't feel any guided message for your past because I will not speak on what is not truth, if that makes sense. Moon card, double moon card over here as well. It's hidden for a reason, you know, obviously, whether it's you don't want to talk about it or just not even that, but very interesting reading, very interesting reading. I usually go with the best of intentions, so whatever I do is for the highest good of all. And right now I'm getting to not, this is why personal readings are always so important. The energy is much more face-to-face. It's tailored to you as compared to being an open energy for many different storylines, and it's going to be different for all of you of what's going on here. If I have to speak on what I see, and there's going to be two sides to this. A literature side, and by that I mean definition of the cards of what I see and how I read, and then there's going to be the spiritual aspect. So the literature side I see is falling out with, you see, that doesn't even make sense. It's like I want to say something didn't work out, but then it's showing that it did, like instability as well as just simply things of the past that I'm not supposed to know. And with that said, it might be something you would like to keep secret, whether it's something super important and you want to keep private to you, or just behind the scenes energy that you may not have seen, as well as the past. You know the past, right? You don't need tarot cards to identify something you've already experienced. Star card, again, it's going to be tailored differently for all of you. Maybe this is heavy dream energy, lots of deja vus, or you name it. It's going to be different for all of you, but definitely in an energy of divine creation, I want to say, because this isn't, whatever happened here is more divine that I wouldn't say I can comprehend or understand, but rather I don't think I'm meant to know. It's happened before off camera with people who are not meant to maybe get a reading at that time or listen to what I have to say for that topic, and therefore I try to speak as much truth as possible, right? It will just jump into your present energy. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, so a bit of imbalance, a bit of maybe insecurity, uncomfortable where things are headed. But I want you to understand that that's the part of the experience of so-called life. It's going to be not always as things may seem. It may not always be a narrow, straight path, and life has to be this way and go that way, and you can't make a left, you can't make a right. Sometimes life is meant to be explored, and that's more of the hippie energy that I'm getting. But rather, speaking on energy levels, it's diving deep into the beauty of life, into flowers, into art, into music, into dance, into happiness, into spirits, loosening up and not taking things so seriously. And maybe it's literal, loosen up the joints, stretch, see how good a breath of fresh air can be, right? But yeah, so as you're going about whatever you got going on, loosen up. You may be very confused as to where things are headed, where things are going, but there's a long-term growth here. I just think you're not seeing it. You're not seeing it. Some of you, there may be a partner missing, whether it's the loss of a father, the absence of a father. My condolences. It's not going to be for all of you, but I see growth. I see growth that you are not seeing. One day at a time. It's a long-term thing. So what else can I see for your present energy? Yeah, very protective, very, very protective state of mind. And I say state of mind because it's signifying here, Mother of Pentacles, to focus on what you're thinking, on your subconscious mind. What are you manifesting? Are you trying to manifest love, the lovers? Do you have someone in mind? Usually love is what we all want to know, right? Like, yeah, we could talk about this, spirit that, money this, money that, Lakers this, Lakers that. Like, am I ever going to find true love? Some of you may be in a relationship. Gemini, this is your card. This is your card. I'm getting cleanse your energy. Raise your standards. Have good standards. Love yourself. Cleanse that energy. Clean the room. Clean the house. Moving forward. Let's not jump forward so quickly. So what do we have to know about this love? You're in a cocoon. Fly. Travel. Get out there. Put yourself out there. Long overdue to explore and be vulnerable to love. Because you could be exploring love and you could be wanting love, but if you are not going to go after who you want or what you desire in love, then what are you doing? You're being stuck. Over here is options. There's always going to be options, maybe some better than others, but it's about what are you building, what do you represent, who are you, and be true to yourself. There's going to be a lot of people, but none are like you, and the fact that you have to live your life means you should get and desire the partner that you'd like. And ultimately the key to that, as cliche as it may sound, is self-love. Ace of Cups. Fill your cup. May your cup runneth over forever and ever. Amen. Hallelujah. But there's going to be options. Got a lot of people eyes on you, but no one does it like you. And as well as your partner may be out of the ordinary. They may be different from the rest, and that's what's going to stand out. It's an offer of love that almost you can't refuse. It's healing, it's filled, it's spirit, it's love. As above, so below. So, yes, so within, so without. Starts with you. Strength, have strength. Love is being brave as well, having the courage to love. It's not always easy to live a good life, to want to fill our cups. It's easy to be drained. It's easy to be negative and say it'll never happen. Believe in yourself. Have strength. Put an ending to things that are not working out. And that's all that I'm going to say about that. In the near future, again with your options, but I don't feel it's options, it's just it wants you to recognize that you have eyes on you. So it's like, maybe you gotta decide, maybe you don't have to decide. Take time down. What are you manifesting? Right? It comes down to what are you manifesting? Options after options after options. In the near future, to close it out, I think it's best to take time for yourself and reflect on what you want, what you desire, who you are. And again, come out of that shell of being secure in the name of love and defending what is yours. You are totally within your right. You're only human, but work on that. maybe what's giving you struggle, this card here. In the moon energy, what's hidden is that you maybe not be happy. You may not be happy with where you stand. Maybe with others, because in your present energy, to finish it off on the strength and the Ace of Cups and things like that, I think you know you're the shit. I think you know you have a lot to offer and you deserve love and you deserve happiness. But maybe these connections are not bringing that out in you, and they're not bringing out the best side of you. So what kind of connections are you bringing? Take a look at yourself. Within that, loosen yourself up. Love shouldn't have to always be so serious. Whether it's get out, flirt, or cut the options though. I don't always recommend that. If you're poly, things like that, it's all good in the neighborhood, sun card, but you could realistically benefit from cutting off things that are no longer serving you, as well as cutting off ties to dirty ways of thinking. And by dirty ways of thinking, I mean that things are not going to work out for you. 10 of Pentacles, and you got the 5 of Pentacles over here. This should be shooting out. So yeah, stop thinking lack mindset, especially as it relates to love, everything. Love, career, yourself, all that good stuff. Emperor in reverse. Go watch the Aries reading if you're in Aries. Have Aries in your chart, or curious about it, Aries, but they had Aries. What I mean is I just did Aries, and yeah, they had Emperor in reverse. Anyways, moving forward, we are going to talk about your main theme, which is optimism. Optimism. Got it like this. Usually he's like bummed out. It's the way I read. But funny that that's the last thing I have to say about after your whole reading is done, after I've been repeating myself, that you got to have a more positive mindset. So I hope you guys enjoyed that reading, Geminis. You guys are awesome. Enjoy your season. Journey. Very interesting. Go look at the Aries reading if you have it in your chart. They got the same card, and it's about the journey, not the destination, right? Enjoy the process. Enjoy the process of growth. It's okay to not have the best days. Assimilate life experience. There you go. Use your experience. I will pull 2, this bottom of the deck, because it keeps coming out, and I feel like saying it, manifestation, as well as joy and contentment. There you go. The inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. Get to it, Geminis, get to it. Don't sleep on your boy. Follow me on Instagram, get a private reading down in the description box below. Trust, 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 trust. It's a beautiful message. It's yours truly. Till next time. Peace.